This is Raymond Chandler from his December 1944 essay, The Simple Art of Murder, which was first published in the Atlantic Monthly. The realist in murder writes of a world in which gangsters can rule nations and almost rule cities, in which hotels and apartment houses and celebrated restaurants are owned by men who made their money out of brothels, in which a screen star can be a fingerman for the mob, and the nice man down the hall is a boss of the numbers racket. It is a world where a judge with a cellar full of bootleg liquor can send a man to jail for having a pint in his pocket, where the mayor of your town may have had condoned murder as an instrument of money-making, where no man can walk down a dark street in safety because law and order are things we talk about but refrain from practicing. A world where you may witness a holdup in broad daylight and see who did it, but you will fade quickly back into the crowd rather than tell anyone because the holdup man may have friends with long guns, or the police may not like your testimony, and in any case, the shyster for the defense will be allowed to abuse and vilify you in open court before a jury of selected morons without any but the most perfunctory interference from a political judge. It is not a fragrant world, but it is the world you live in, and certain writers with tough minds and cool spirits of detachment can make a very interesting and even amusing patterns out of it. It is not funny that a man should be killed, but it is sometimes funny that he should be killed for so little, and that his death should be the coin of what we call civilization. And this, still, is not quite enough. In everything that can be called art, there is a quality of redemption. It may be pure tragedy, and if it is high tragedy, and it may be pity and irony, and it may be the raucous laughter of the strong man, but down these mean streets a man must go who is not himself mean, who is neither tarnished nor afraid. The detective in this kind of story must be such a man. He is the hero. He is everything. He must be a complete man and a common man, and yet an unusual man. He must be, to use the rather weathered phrase, a man of honor, by instinct, by inevitability, without thought of it, and certainly without saying it. He must be the best man in the world, and a good enough man for any world. I don't care much about his private life. He's neither a eunuch nor a satyr. I think he might seduce a duchess, and I am quite sure that he would not despoil a virgin. If he is a man of honor in one thing, is that in all things.